How you doing, guys? This is Kevin. I'm back with another video. I'm going to be doing a box opening on this 1x30 belt sander from Harbor Freight. It's Central Machinery. We're going to take this out of the box and see how it comes and see if we can learn anything about it. See here. Now, I'm going to be doing a box opening now, opening the box, and then I'm not going to do any type of review on this machine until after I've used it for a little while. So I'll just keep this video put back, and then after I've used it, I will get it back out and finish it. We wanted to make some knives, and I didn't have a belt sander, so I thought, you know, why not try one of these little Harbor Freight ones? Don't look like there's too much here to put together. Yeah, there's not too much to it. It's just a small one. And, you know, I'm just starting out with building the knives. So I thought I would try it. And if we like it, we'll either keep using them or we'll buy a better one or whatever it takes. But right now, they're pretty affordable. If you get the, I think if you get the 20% coupon off, just right around $40. Now, I had bought some belts from Harbor Freight. I'm not sure whether they're any good. I've never used them, but when we finish up this video, I'm sure we'll be using these. And then I went to Sears and I got 3 more belts here, and they're like a variety. You got a coarse, a medium, and a fine. And I think they were about $6. I think the ones in at Harbor Freight were just over $3, or right around $4 for 2. But we're not going to do any type of review on them or the machine until, you know, we've used it for a while. It is a pretty heavy little thing for as small as it is. And I see the table comes, you must have to put the table on yourself. And that's not a bad thing. It don't look like it'd be that hard. You got a bolt down on the bottom, which they give it to you in the bag. What I've done to spin this on here is I just took an Allen wrench and took this bolt out. I just took this bolt here out. It's got a little spring, you don't want to lose it. I took the bolt out, set it down, took that off, and spun it on. And then I stuck it back on there, and when I tightened it up, I wanted to make sure that this handle don't go up higher than our table. We don't want this to go anywhere above this table. So I put it in about right there. That gives me enough room to break the table loose and to adjust the table up and down, which would be just like this, and it just makes a slope. So if you pull this off, pull the handle off, you can spin that with your fingers until it gets tight. You almost can't put it on with that on there. So that's how I got it set up. Now it comes with looks like a medium blade on here. Let's see how hard it is to pull this thing apart. This is the cover for the side. Looks like it got just one big round knob up here. Get this thing out a little bit. Looks like one big knob right here. You loosen it by hand. Let's see. Okay, now I guess this would be for easy putting your belt on and off. And I see back here it has a belt guide on this side right here. Little belt guide right here. And that's what that's going to do is adjust your belt. If it's not running true on your pulley up here, then you'll be able to adjust this and take it back and forth this way. It would go back and forth this way. So let's get this thing fired up. Okay, this machine has a 1/3 horsepower. Now I've looked at quite a few of them on YouTube, and everybody tells me that this is actually a pretty good machine. So we're going to take it and see. We're going to see how it works for what we want. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. It has some vibration to it. What I may do is pull this thing apart and maybe grease some of the bearings to make sure they're okay. And somebody said something about the wheels not being true. And let's turn it on again. It sounds pretty good. Sounds like a little roughness to it, but maybe that'll calm down after a while using it. So, like I said, I'll get back to you guys on this video once I've used it for a while, and we'll tell you what we think about the machine. Now, this is the 1x30, 1 inch by 30 inch belt sander that I've gotten from Harbor Freight, and we're going to be using it to clean this thing up. So, we're going to get started. Now, it don't take much there to stop the machine, but I think if I took my time and let the machine do the work, I don't think I'd have any problem. It's taking it off pretty quick. Well, we used the sander for probably, I'm going to say better than an hour, just grinding on that knife. I know it was better than an hour. So the only thing I can see is if you push the knife or the metal too tight against the sander, you will shut it down. If you let the sander do its work and just take your time, I think the sander will be just fine for whatever I need. I'm not sure what kind of work you're doing. If you need a strong one, you probably wouldn't want to get that one. But it does do what I need it to do, so I'd have to give it a thumbs up. I mean, I think it's a pretty good little sander. The belts ain't too expensive, and the machine itself, if you get the coupon for it, it's still not that expensive either. So I wanted to tell everybody, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave me thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Till next time.